Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Let's see if Focusrite is looking right, and then we're just gonna reintroduce this because no one's watching anyways. No one's paying attention to this.
Yeah, we just have 4 people.
Yeah, that's it. Nobody really cares. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
It's me, Porter.
we're back again for another event of One Piece TCG gameplay store tournament at Lifelink Games. This one, just fun. Practice. We got to get ready for that championship series is coming out November 8th, noon. Please give me your information. I need your baseball card information, guys. Congratulations for making it to the top 8 and the top 8. So we have 2 top 8s. For those who don't remember, we have the Pirate Championship, we have the Championship Series, MVP, first-time 2-time MVP right here, performing well, playing for Trafalgar Law manga, bro. Manga. We're giving away, and before it was kind of like, hey, we're giving away like a $200-300 card. Now,
Then the Pokemon players attacked.
right, the Pokemon players attacked,
And they bought out all the mangas first.
Yep, and the market is looking dry as a desert out there. If you're a manga collector, if you have one, congratulations. The value just skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's like a $600 card now.
Like the Tony Chopper went up. The what was it? The even O'Reilly went up a little bit, which I'm happy about. I mean, good job, Rayleigh, finally getting some love. Deserves it. I know that set was printed to what everyone's saying to the ground, but I feel like that set, and we have a box of it here.
Oh yeah, the community box that we're never going to be using as a community box. It's just going to sit there.
And we'll sit there until it gets value. At some point, this thing will have some value. But I did buy this a long time ago for you guys for this community box. And now we're getting too many sets too fast. You know, until we get caught up, then it's going to slow down. Because right now, we are, by the way, 1 week away. 1 week away from finally opening up.
Just a week away.
And you know what this weekend is?
OP13.
OP13! We gotta get all those new OP13 cards. I just got to the conclusion of this. We already got this. We're so far ahead of my community boxes, it's getting ridiculous.
Or behind.
A little behind, yeah, sorry. But yes, we're so far behind. I gotta get through this. I don't want to get through this fast. I want to cherish every moment of this box, to be honest with you, because these are by far the best boxes to give giveaways. If we were in a great place, hopefully next year, put in the calendar, I'll have a case of this, and we'll just never run out, and you guys will always get OP3, or PRB3, for the rest of your lives. Because that would be make it the happiest. PRB forever. You guys get Gold Dawn, get manga chances. I had a whole case sitting here, so there's guaranteed to be some massive hit in there somewhere. It's gonna make somebody happy. And speaking of massive hits, did you know there's an alt art in one of these two?
Oh, nice.
We mapped it out to the last 2 packs. There's an alt art here, guys. An alt in here, and if you want your chance to win the alt that's in one of these 2 packs.
And if Jimmy D is wrong, then you get to yell at him.
I know, right?
Because we might be wrong about the leader thing, but
are we wrong about the leader
I'm
thing?
not entirely sure.
Okay.
I don't know, like, fully hit rates. I think leader means a 3rd hit, but I'm not
usually
100%
does.
sure.
Yeah. We got Rayleigh as Silver's Rayleigh as the leader. We got the Secret Rare Bonnie that we just pulled like last week with you, right? And then
I didn't get it, no.
No, but with you, right?
Yeah, I was here.
You were here. And then of course we have the other, what should be an alt art in these last 2 packs. Like, if that is the way that the ratios are supposed to work. From what I understand, that's what the way it's supposed to work. So yeah, you can hate me. That's all right. I'm trying to do my best here to make sure that every single hit from these boxes go directly to you. That's what makes it fun. There's been no God Pack pulled in our area. 1 manga was pulled from this set, from the 3 or 4 cases that we got of this set, which means it's not likely, but there's still a chance and a possibility there could be a manga.
Mangas are like 1 in
3
or 4.
Are they 1 in 4? I thought it was 1 in 3.
I know for core sets it's like 1 or 4 to 5.
Okay. Well, I have to look at it again. But no God Pack was pulled, which means that's like 1 in 16, right? But there was no God Pack pulled here in our store. No one had it. Potential here. Who knows? We might have another manga in here. Who knows? That'd be great. From all the words, because from the feedback that we got from the community, we can relatively understand what the chances of likelihoods are. I know that it's funny. Right behind you is a SOA Star Deck box right next to the Pokemon thing. My finger's pointing right to it. This right here in the store, there are about 6 of them left, and our current Discord is going crazy because no one's pulled the alt arts from here. And out of the 1 in 50, We bought 48, and no one's pulled it. So everyone's freaking out about buying the last couple starter decks to see if they can get the alt. Both alts go for like $300. It could also be like alternative AP as well, and those things go for like $100 for the set, which isn't bad. But yeah, get a little crazy. And that one back there, sealed. So if no one pulls it,
you crack it.
no, leave it shut. Leave it. It's for the collection.
No, you crack it and buy a new one.
If I can find another one. Those things are getting harder to find. Like some of the older starter decks for Union Arena, you'd be surprised how hard it is. Like the Demon Slayer stuff, that thing's impossible to find in any kind of product. They wouldn't even give it to us at Bandai Card Fest for some reason. I really thought they were going to give us more sets, but they did like 3 sets. Do you remember that? Like you went to the line once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
When they had slim pickings and we got the leftover garbage.
Yeah.
Guys, we do have some really cool stuff to show you.
I actually got there pretty early, and I got most of what I wanted.
Not the Bandai kit that we all wanted, but yeah.
Wish I got a different Gundam build kit, but it is what it is.
You didn't know what you were picking at the time, did you?
Yeah, I just picked a random one.
But then again, you went in with all 4. I remember the story. I went in with one of all 4 for asking Spencer to pick one up. You went in and said, do you guys not even have any left? And they're like, yeah, I have your pick. And it's just like
one, because it said only max one of any of them per customer.
So he said, just give me one. And they're like, oh, here's one. I was like, man.
I did like put down on the paper, but.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone? Just anyone?
I just put one down on a random one.
Oh, okay.
And I got the Xeon one.
I mean, I'm happy you were able to get it, because right before him, just about an hour before, we had Spencer go through and had one of each, and they said they were sold out. So, thought we were being greedy, apparently, by trying to get one of each. I just want my display set up, man. I just want my display. I digress. Guys, we have some awesome content to go over, too. We're going to start off with some really cool reveals from OP14, because you know, with OP13 literally 2 days away, what better to talk about than OP14? Would you agree? Yeah. We have some awesome stuff. Stay tuned. Also, we have a lot of fun stuff coming up this weekend. Tomorrow's going to be Gundam. It's going to be Halloween. Most people are going to be out there having and trick-or-treating with your kids. Be safe. Have fun. Dress up as your favorite stuff. Just be a hero for a day. Or be a scary villain. It's up to you. It's your choice. It's Halloween. We all love it. And you guys want to stop by Lifelink Games, we will be giving away some awesome candy. And I will be giving away candy, too, if they ever show up. Kids avoid this place, I tell you.
And you're, like, far down a hill.
Yeah, they get intimidated by that. They're like, what? Nope, ain't walking that. I do have candy for you, though. It's like, I got candy.
Is it the same candy you've had for like a year?
I bought it fresh. Yes, there is that bucket from last year. I will not be putting that out for the kids.
You showed me that bucket a year ago and said it was a year old then. How old is that bucket actually?
Now it is a science experiment. It is no longer aging. It has now become its own life. It is.
It's candy. It's not gonna. They put so much stuff in that. I don't think it can like rot.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially if it's sealed.
People Rat, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Right now, you are currently a 1 of 1 for a chance of the alt art that should be in one of these 2 packs. Congrats. We do have Riftbound releasing this weekend, of course. I know a lot of you guys are super excited about that. We are going to be doing some content for it. I don't know how we're going to fit in the schedule, but we will be getting something out there, working with the crew to make sure that we can record the content simultaneously to what we're doing elsewise. We have, what is it, Kaiju number 8 secret release for the Union Arena. We have OP13 for One Piece. We have, oh gosh, like the Chaos Draft for Magic the Gathering and some other crazy stuff. Oh no, we have that's right, this weekend is also the standard showdown, or the standard RCQ qualifier. So for those guys still playing Magic the Gathering, here's a qualification for you. Like, if you're still out there playing standard and haven't won your trophy, to tell me, thank God I don't have to play this game anymore, which is a true story. If you're still out there chasing that coveted trophy, we have it this weekend. And I don't want to talk too much bad because we're trying to build up the community, but I swear Magic is doing everything it can to keep itself from being successful. Do you feel that way? Like, I know you don't play it, but I gripe at you all the time about it. Do you? He's a loss of words. It's so bad it's a loss of words.
You know how I am constantly putting down, me and other people are constantly putting down Union Arena for having screenshots? Apparently Magic decided that was a good idea for some reason.
Right? Why pay for an artist to redo a really cool Magic card for you when you can just take screen grabs from the anime? Or can we call it anime?
It's such a nebulous thing. I
Right.
don't care. It's a discussion that's like it gets nowhere. It's not a worthwhile discussion.
Fair.
But they don't even look like particularly high quality screenshots either.
No, they don't. The base set is just going to be a bunch of Avatar. Now, I'm not going to say that the effects aren't absolutely busted. I'm not going to say that the power creep in this set isn't absolutely out of this world. But I will say that you, me, and everybody else that are tired of these premium products that are ridiculously overpriced and looking at $1,000 for a thing of cardboard, yeah, I'm not that interested. I'm not going to say I'm not going to play some drafts. Sounds like fun. Might be out there doing some limited stuff. Maybe even buy a few cards because I really enjoy Eero. I mean, if I could make an Eero deck, I would totally make an Eero deck. Just for fun of making an Eero deck. Like, the man's the GOAT. But when it comes to the rest of the stuff, I'm just like, bro, you've given me 3 premium products back to back to back and act like my wallet has gotten any bigger. It hasn't. Newsflash. Lonely, good to see you. Oh, I forgot to message you. By the way, do the thing I told you to do last night. Oh, I haven't sent it to you. No, I gotta send you the thing. I'll send you the thing. You do the thing that I told you to do. I got approval. We're good to go. Lonely, good to see you. I just forgot to send you the other part, but we're good. I worked it out. Good to see you, Lonely. It's all hidden to speak. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But thank you very much, Lonely. Thanks for being here. Worked it out. We're good. Let's get into some really cool release event cards and something that I was a little shocked by because we tried releasing the leaders. We were told it's not official. It's not official. Well, guess what?
They were fake cards.
They were fake cards. But the effects were real. Let's check it out. So, yeah, Don Quixote, Don Flamingo. We were looking at this. Purple, on opponent's attack once per turn, down -1. Select your leader or one of your Don Quixote pirate type characters. Change the target of this attack to the selected card. So it's, oh, come my way on a leader. And we were talking about this, like, okay, it's just, that's literally what it is. It's like, oh, come my way on a leader card. But purple, which correct me if I'm wrong, I know yellow has a lot of like on KO effects, a lot.
Right.
And how many in purple can you even really realistically abuse with this?
Right now, the one like card not from this set because they have printed some cards for that later. The one card that is kind of scary. Oh no, you can't because it's archetype locked.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, you could redirect an attack to a Magellan or something, which would be scary, but you can't because you can't. It's not Don Quixote Pirates. And Don Quixote Pirate currently, there are only the cards in this set.
And purple, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
well, Sugar had Don Quixote, didn't they?
Yeah, but it didn't have anything with like there was one, but it was already a blocker, so you wouldn't be using the effect.
That's fair. Yeah, you would just block it naturally,
and you wouldn't lose a Don for no reason.
So I would say that this is one of the leaders that's going to need a lot of support for it to really overpower what we've seen so far. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it does have like already a pretty solid base of cards. It just needs like cards that make the leader effect really worth using. So like it already has a good fundamental base of cards, but it just needs like cards that actually promote this game plan instead of these new cards just being like support for Sugar and Green Purple Doflamingo.
Right. Agreed. Next one, we got another a event card here. Killing Time, 1 cost green event here for our Dracula Mihawk leader. Main, you may rest 3 of your cards, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with an original power of 7,000 or less. Interesting, the green's going to power now. Used to be, what was it cost? No, it has been power sometimes, right?
Yeah.
It's just not most of the time. Most of the time it's been cost. And then, of course, it's the 1k counter for 3k.
This card is terrible.
Yeah.
4 Don to KO a 7k or less is not worthwhile.
Yeah. And just to hold one up for the 3,000, it is what it is. Ever White, 7 Warlords, Don Quixote Pirates. You may rest 2 of your Don cards. If your leader is Don Quixote Pirates type, add up to 1 Don card for your Don deck and rest it. So nice 3 cost Don. It's like the Gear 2
yeah.
with the same counter. So
I mean,
Gear 2 put in work. Maybe this will put in some work.
Yeah, I mean it's ramp for a purple deck. So.
And we got You'll Frighten Me.
Oh god, this card is so disgusting, by the way.
Go ahead, read this.
You'll frighten me. And if you don't say it like that, I'm going to call a judge on you. You have to say it like this or else you're not resolving this card. Yellow event, 1 cost, 7 Warlords of the Sea, Kuja Pirates. Counter, if your life is 2 or less, up to one of your opponent's active characters cannot attack this turn. Trigger, play 1 character with trigger with 6,000 or less in your hand. So this is a counter event that's Beiji trigger.
Okay.
So it's broken.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is generic too, by the way. So more NL
it's not
support.
like- yeah, right?
Thanks, Bandai.
Right? Oh my gosh, that's so gross. Another Beiji and then the trigger just gets you a free 6,000 power character, which this could with trigger, right?
Yeah, with trigger.
Do we know if Boa Lifesteal has trigger? The
What?
6 cost that she's 6,000 power, right? She when she comes into play, she trashes a life. Does she have trigger?
What Boa are you talking
Not
about?
Boa, Nico Robin.
Yes, because it's a Robin card. Of course it has a trigger.
Oh my god, you could trigger the Nico from hand.
Also, this deck is going to be a lot of triggers because you want triggers to play characters off of triggers because of your leader effect. Which, if you play a Kuja Pirates or an Amazon Lily card, you draw a card on your opponent's turn. So,
Yeah. Ooh,
this card is very strong for Boa and also very strong for pretty much any yellow deck.
and it's Jinbei. I am so excited to have a Jinbei leader.
We already have one.
I'm so excited to have another Jinbei leader. That's still not seeing enough play. I feel like he's being robbed. Bandai, this man is the GOAT. This man ran as a warlord. This man stared Big Mom in the face in the case of losing his soul or his life and lost nothing. And you give him the ability to trash a card from your hand to give 2 Rested Dawn to a Fishman or Merfolk type leader or character card. Bro, I get 3 from Tony Chopper and it don't cost me a thing. I get 3 Dawn to 3 different, up to 3 different characters. It don't cost me a
This
thing.
isn't once per turn, though.
It's not?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So
You can discard as many cards as you want from your hand. You can minus yourself as far as the eye can see.
I don't like discard cards that do that. That effect hurts so much. Like, if it's not replacing itself, or like just like a 2 for 2 or a 2 for 3 kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, I really feel when we saw the Kuzan discard draw, his discards were like draw 4, discard 1, draw 4. I mean, bombastic, but you know what I mean?
I mean, it was close. There was the Sakazuki was basically draw 3, discard 1.
Like the insanity. This one's literally just getting 2 Rested Dawn for each discarded card, unless they make some like really cool new effect where if this card was discarded, you get to play it or something. That would be kind of neat.
They haven't done anything like that yet. I'll spoil that for you, but
No, there's no mechanics like that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying if they ever did do something like that, where it was like, if this character was discarded from your hand by your leader's effect, play this character or do something else, then I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a 2-card combo enabler. I'd be like, that's cool. Let's try it. Doesn't have to be overpowered, but man, trashing a card just to get 2 Rested on, brother. We've got 2-cost characters that do this every turn sometimes. Like, I don't know. Just not that impressed. Fishman Jiu-Jitsu. Main, you may rest 3 of your Dawn cards, in addition to paying a 2. Play up to 1 Fishman type character that costs 3 or less. What?
then there's more.
Okay, or less from your hand. Then return up to one of your opponent's characters 6,000 power to the owner's hand. Okay.
That's not 6,000 power or less. That is 6,000 base.
Space power.
It has to be
Oh,
exact. This card is terrible.
God. That is why I'm paying 5 to return a 3 to bounce a
Play a 3
6.
and then bounce exactly a 6.
This has to be like, this is only good for this very one situation. It does have counters, so you get to draw a card, then up to one of your leaders gain plus 3,000 power.
On 2 cost, though, which
Yeah.
is not fantastic.
I think the draw cards will kind of power corrupted up by 1 cost.
Yeah. But it's not good.
No. Crocodile. Okay, so this was another one was spoiled. We're like, okay, no, it's not real. Guess what?
I mean, this was
is
the
not.
most interesting leader, in my opinion.
Because we're still waiting for the support. On the surface, if all you knew about this deck was this ability, and you were like looking at the current pool of cards we have for Black Baroque Works, like this
And
is
there are 2
unplayable.
cards, and like actually for the pool of cards that we have for Black Baroque Works that were revealed in EBO 3, this is the leader that would fulfill a lot of their conditions.
Okay.
Because we know they like having 0 costs, they like being KO'd, and they like milling, which this does all of.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what we basically predicted a Crocodile leader being, except for this first line of text, which is really interesting.
Really, it is. All of your opponent's characters cannot be removed from the field by your effects. No KOing, no trashing, no bouncing, no bottom decking, no ripping it up, no eating the character cards.
And you can do that. You can just get a game loss for it.
But it says specifically you can't do that. You can't remove
By your effects. That's not your effects. That's your being a person.
Wouldn't I be affecting the card? So effects.
But it's not a card effect.
I feel like there's some wiggle room here.
Yes, you can eat your opponent's cards. You can do it once. You can do it once in a tournament. You'll immediately get banned from the tournament and probably banned from any official Bandai event, but you can do it once.
I'm really looking forward to the actual events or cards that say negate the first part of this.
I don't think they're
effect.
going to do that.
Really?
That would be boring, dude.
But what's the point of a black leader who can't KO things?
Graveyard Recursion.
We got that. We're about to get there.
Yeah.
The man that like if there was any character who did Graveyard Recursion, it's going to be the character we're going to talk to him about in a little bit. But he can't kill anything.
I mean, it'll be an interesting way to see how we explore black as a color more and flesh it out more, which I'm really hopeful for.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Yeah. It is going to be a whole new take because we're used to just black leaders being something that's just removal.
Yeah.
Or Graveyard Recursion, like you said.
Yeah, remove, but like obviously it wants to mill, and it will have characters that care about low cost because there's the reason why we don't have this. We have this first line of text. Activate main once per turn. You may KO up to one of your characters, including Baroque Works type. Give one of your opponent's characters -10 costs during this turn. Then you may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck.
So there's got to be something with the graveyard, likely, or something that has to deal with the like you like removing cards for added effects and stuff. But
yeah, I mean the 2 Baroque Works cards we got in EVO 3 have on KO effects, so
yeah,
this just
kind of speeds it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, looking forward to seeing when that's going to be. Variable, see you on YouTube. Welcome to the chat. Tazzy, welcome. I still don't like the word all. It should be none if that's the case.
What?
Doesn't like the word all.
All of your... I mean, this is a translation, so it might be different.
Yeah, it could just... Yeah, don't forget, we're still in that translation movement phase. Here we got one of the events here. Let's see if it changes it. You may rest 2 of your Dawn cards, negate the effect of one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less during this turn. Okay. And counter, I mean, that would just turn off blocker, right?
Turn off blocker or like 10 cost Shanks.
That's fair.
Like
Absolutely.
there are cards that affect other things in the board that getting rid of those effects is like pretty solid. Or like a nasty on KO effect.
Yeah.
You want to remove a like Basil Hawkins, but you don't want to trash the life. You could use this.
That's fair. The counter is one of the Gum Gum Giant types, but you need 10 cards in trash as a limiter.
Yeah.
And there's no draw discard. So it's just 4K
It's
counter.
a Radical Beam, not a Gum Gum Giant.
Yeah, right. Thank you. That's a good call. Yeah. I like to call them the Gum Gum Giants, but that thing is a league of its own. I know you and I are split. I like this leader. I like the potential. I'm going to let you rant because you deserve it. And I'm not going to disagree with your take on it. I'm still just super excited for this. So just to let people know, this is what it does. Select 2 of your Supernova or Heart Pirates. That means I can finally play with my the names. I hate names. The bear. Beppo. I can finally play with Beppo in my Law deck.
You could do that back a while ago in Red Purple Law.
Oh, that one was not bad. Oh, yeah, the one that got banned. The time I was starting to play, it was already a band leader. But swap the base power of the selected characters with each other during this turn. So not your opponent's turn, during this turn. Which to me means I get a Searcher that's like a 2K. Heck, it could be a no K for all I care. And I have like some 10K character. I swing 10K, and then I go, boom, and I make my Searcher a 10K swing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty devastating in my opinion. I digress. You have the field.
You know what else is cool? All the crazy stuff I'm able to do with Green Yellow Law, which is infinitely more cool than what you just described, by the way.
It is.
It's like, we know what they can do with Law Leaders. We know how hard they can cook. This is incredibly sauceless in comparison. This is a slightly more mid-rangey Rayleigh. If it just said, like, boost... this was just a static stat increase, it would almost be, like, pretty similar. Like, it's potentially interesting for flavor, but you know what? I'm going to DM you something on Discord that I want you to pull up.
All right.
because I was so upset about this leader that I actually made my own version of it.
Oh, yeah?
That I like more.
Okay, obviously. We'll see what he sends here, but I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? I think that it's an abusable power. It's a one-trick pony because it does say once per turn, but let's see. You sent a Discord?
Yep. Should have. It's still sending.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, I already like the art too.
Yeah, this is just from One Piece Treasure Cruise. It's good for just basically stock art of cards.
Nice. For life leader here, black and red. Activate main, select one of your Supernova or Heart Pirates type characters with one character your opponent controls with a cost equal or less to the other selected characters. Swap base power of the selected characters with each other during this turn. That's actually pretty cool. That's a really cool idea because you can enable a quick attack into something. That's what he would do in a counter fight, right?
Yeah.
He'd swap their powers. Oh my god, that's so good. All right, end of turn, if this character with the change-based power attack this turn, return it to its owner's hand. That's fine too. That's a good trade-off. You're switching and saying, hey, that Shanks is now a 4K, and I'm now Shanks power, and I'm gonna swing into it. That's gonna be
Searcher. Now the Searcher bounces back to your hand.
Yes.
Also, it is
limited by power type, so it's not like a cost type. Thank you, which is fair,
but
right?
it's black, which means that you have the ability to increase the cost of your own characters and decrease the cost of the opponent's characters.
That's
so
fair.
It's also a leader that merges red and black's gimmicks very well, which is something that red black as a color combo struggles with.
Someone clip this. This thing is beautiful. Is there a clip button? Do I have a clip button? I think I have a clip button. Someone out there want to clip? That's beautiful. That is a really good idea. I gotta pull this over here. Twitch tools. Come on, where's my Twitch tools? Can I just clip that?
It would probably be one of the purple ones.
Edit stream. Clip
Clip
that.
that.
All right, we'll see if it captured enough. I don't know how far I went back.
Okay.
At least I'll have a timestamp to go back to. I like that. This is cool. This is cool. All right, yeah, this would be 10 times better than what we're seeing, and a lot more exciting for sure. Like, I do apologize, guys, but some of these things, after what we just got hit with Roger and Emu and the rest of them, do you feel like a sense of underwhelmment?
Yes, absolutely. These leaders are incredibly underwhelming in comparison to OP13.
Like, I'll say that Law has made me whelmed.
It's done the opposite for me, but I've literally shown you that we could have done so much better.
Right. So much better. I actually really like that leader. Good call on that. Let's see if they copy that. If that comes out at any time next 2 years.
I also thought of a, maybe mono blue law leader that would have been more interesting, which would return an opponent's character to their hand, and then your opponent plays out a different card of equal or less cost to it.
Oh, yeah.
That would have also been really interesting. Like, put a Dawn requirement on that. Like, you have to pay X amount of Dawn for that. That would have also been way more interesting.
Right? And just to see some of the plays you can get. Oh my god, that does sound fun. Curly, welcome to chat. Good to see you. We are going to be giving away what should be an alt art later today, so stay tuned for that. All right, we got a few more cards to get through, I think. Quite a few?
Yeah, there are quite a few.
All right, so how long do we have? What are we at? We got about 30 more minutes we can do about this.
Yeah, we should be good.
All right, so time for the counter attack. Counter, if your character with 8,000 or more power, your leader or up to one of your characters gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. Okay, so you gotta have a 8K
It's
body.
worse Rad Beam.
Yeah.
It could be on either board, but it's still just worse Rad Beam.
Yeah, if there's a character, just in the same side.
The trigger is better, though, I will say.
Play up to character 2,000 power less from your hand. Okay, you get a free searcher out of it. I like that. There's the man, the myth, the legend. I'm hoping and beyond hope that they're going to bring back Gecko and just say leader locked like they should have done a long time ago.
I will say they did that in PRB, the 6 cost Gecko.
Oh, yeah. But it's not as strong as the 8 cost. The 8 cost is pretty bad. I want the Gecko leader, the 8 cost Gecko brought back. Leader locked. Let's do it.
I don't think they're not going to errata cards, so.
Well, I know, but this is not a perfect opportunity to release a new one. And Just basically give it the same effect and be like, it's power creep. By making it require 1 Dawn. I don't know, like 1 Dawn on play. Like you have to attach 1 Dawn on play, so you're guaranteed to have like 9 before you can activate the ability. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. But here we go, Gecko is back in the meta. Midnight Rejoice. You may KO to one of your Thriller Bark Pirates type characters. Your leader and all your characters gain plus 1,000 power during this turn.
It's worse Zoro.
Yeah.
It's worse Red Zoro.
Yeah. When attacking, you may trash 3 cards from your hand, add to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your
Would you rather have 1 card or 3 cards?
Doncrate, dude, hit up our Discord. Welcome back. You won a pack last Monday. Congratulations, by the way. Welcome back. I was trying to get a hold of you, but you weren't in my Discord yet. But if you want to go join my Discord, links down below. You can get in there. We got, hey, it was an SR. You got yourself an SR. Yes, you did. This is the pack you won last Monday. I've been waiting to get a hold of you. You got the Trafalgar Law SR and the Jimbei. It's out there. Let's go. Absolutely. You know, sometimes it gets really nice when a new chatter comes in and they immediately just win a pack. I love doing that. But I need your information to pass it on to you. It's absolutely free. I don't hang on to crap. I have no need for your data. I just need some way to get it to you.
You know what would have also been really nice for that law?
What's that?
If nothing else, just make it red-yellow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're literally getting a new law card in in EBO3 that's yellow, so we can't.
Yeah. I appreciate you so much, Doncray. Thank you. But you can't what?
But you can't play it because it's mono red. So.
Yeah.
The new law, it's so boring.
I don't think he's ever going to forgive Bondai for that one, to be honest with you guys. We're going to be hearing about this for a while. Doncray says, a bit later, though, I want to watch for a while, and I'm on the phone. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I appreciate it, Doncray. It's always there.
Also, this is a search event.
Okay.
We don't really have to talk more about it. It's a search event, but at Mills, Gecko Moria never had searchers. So this is the first searcher that Thriller Bark Pirates have had, so...
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, Beppo here, 2 cost. When attacking to this character has 5,000 power or more, get up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to one of your leader or character cards.
It's fine.
That's powerful. Okay, so yeah, you power swap it here. You attack.
It's slow, but it's fine.
Yeah, it gives 2 Rested Dawn. Yeah, I mean, if you got some good rush in here, I think it's a 2K or 1K. Bang. Oh, here we go. Sachi and Penguin. When attacking, if this character has 5,000 power or more, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power.
You want to know the thing about this card?
What's that?
They literally printed a better version of this card in OPO9.
Yeah.
There is a 4 cost, 5,000 power Sachi and Penguin, 1K counter with this exact same effect.
But they didn't have the character requirement power because it already has it, right? Yeah, that's already because it's a 4 cost for 5 power. All right.
So we already have a card that's just this but better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Doncray, this is the perfect channel to learn about it. When we're talking about the gameplay, we can kind of walk you through it right now. We're going over some spoilers for the next set of OP14. So we're going over some of the cards that we're expecting, especially since this weekend is OP13, which is the newest set to release. I don't have a box or anything to show you, but it's the newest set of One Piece that's going to be released. Has some very, very powerful characters, very, very powerful leaders. It's expected to shake up the meta like insane. Now we're going over cards with underwhelming.
We'll get to the good cards. There are good cards in this.
All right, let's go. But if you want to keep sticking around for some of the gameplay, we'll walk you through exactly how the game works. It's one of my favorite things about this channel is we're always helping new players and old players learn the tricks of trade. God Valley type cards?
We are nowhere near that yet.
Wait, does Roger have like...
Nope.
Okay. Close. It does skip around. We might see it soon.
Not until it's in the anime. And we're nowhere.
Oh, that's true, because I do wait for it to get the anime first. Yeah.
I mean, or at least be very close to when the anime is.
Right. Yeah.
So no, we are nowhere near. We could get some stuff like relating to Kuma's flashback, but that was so brief that no.
Yeah. It would have to be through Kuma's flashback that we got some of that. So it would be like Kid Kuma and like the kids trying to survive the islands.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, you wouldn't get the really cool stuff that we're seeing with Roger and the rest of it. Not a spoiler. Everyone knows Roger was there. It's literally the whole.
What? Roger was at God Valley? Next you're gonna tell me Rox was at God Valley.
Right? Curly says, what color do you think Rock's leader would be? Black. He's gonna be teaching black. It's just gonna be...
I could see black purple.
Yeah.
because we already actually do have Rocks Pirates cards in purple.
Oh, we do? Oh, then we do.
Yeah, the EBO3 Linlin is Rocks Pirates, and the 9-cost Linlin from OP8 is former Rocks Pirates. So we do have Rocks Pirates cards in purple. So I think black purple probably.
Okay. Don Gray says, what color is tier? So I mean, go ahead.
Right now, I would say right now in OP12 meta, it is like green.
Oh yeah.
Purple. Yellow.
Blue.
Red.
Oh, that's right. It's still up there. That's all right. Blue is kind of falling off.
Blue, yeah. Trying to think what other color I'm forgetting.
We already said green. We got red. We got.
Then black. Then blue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Black has got to be lower than blue, but it's got to be lower than blue because there's Buggy's still doing pretty well.
Okay, yeah, I guess blue then black.
Yeah, green, purple, yellow, red, blue, black. Honestly, yeah, I would put it in that order, Don Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that is the best tier list if you really were trying to break down by color. Currently in this format.
Next set, I think it's
black, red, blue, right next to each other. Red, purple in December.
So, if we're just talking, that's like going into leaders though. That's like individual leaders. I would say blue shoots up to maybe being best color status.
Oh yeah, some of the cards that they got for the ace deck are insane.
Yeah, it would be like blue, black, green,
then
purple.
Red. I'd say red over purple. Purple is kind of like that's there.
Roger is mainly a purple deck.
That's true. That's fair. Okay. I was gonna say Rayleigh is still around, so
it's really not actually.
It's not near as powerful, but it is still. See, it's still top.
And then like green.
Yeah, green purple limb is supposed to get a huge power up too in this next set.
Yeah, a lot of the green cards are really crazy. But back to OP14.
Yeah. Right. Is there like a specific roster you need to have, like assuming you have a different types of cards used for them? But yeah. So the leader color locks you, right? In this game, when you have a certain leader, all the cards within your deck have to be these two colors. Most of the time when you're playing a certain leader deck, you're trying to play cards that kind of run on theme, so it usually means you're playing, not all the time, playing things like Thriller Bark Pirates or Seven Warlords of the Sea. Like the subtype that's on this leader is usually kind of an indicator of the basic makeup. Not always. There's always exceptions. There's blue-yellow decks that are just blue-yellow good stuff. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just good cards that happen to be in those colors. But your leader kind of dictates what's allowed in your deck. And a lot of the cards that you play have leader kind of like leader locked capabilities here. You're not really going to play this in something that doesn't play Thriller Bark Pirates. It's a useless card. But it's a card that's pretty much a staple for this particular leader, or the Black Gecko that was printed back in OP3, 4? Back in the way?
6.
6? Okay. And so really that's what the determination is. The colors of the leader determine the colors of the cards you can play with inside the deck, and that's really the only restriction. Your makeup inside is completely your own. You do not have to play anything other than the colors for the said leader. It can match. Sometimes it's supposed to make it better. Sometimes it's just a queen. Bro, just throw some blue and yellow crazy good cards. It's a fine deck. And Doc Ray says, if gifts you buffs for more, they think towards each other. Yeah, usually.
The buff is the cards synergize with each other. Not necessarily that they, there's game rules that buff cards now.
Right, yeah. It just increases synergy.
Back on topic, we've been on 3 different tangents. Let's actually get to this. Kinemon, green character, 4-cost 5k. Land of Wano, 1k counter. On play, restand 3 Dawn, then you may not play characters for the rest of this turn, and on KO, rest an opponent's card.
This seems pretty crazy. Especially in some of the green decks right now.
This will be good in Zoro.
Yeah.
This will be really good in Zoro.
So the last card you play, get 3 open so you can activate his ability.
Put onto leader, and if your opponent hits into it, it has an on KO, which is really strong.
That is super strong. Being able to KO or to rest one of your opponent's characters.
It's easily to play around, but
it's still annoying to have to. It's just like saying that the Lucky Brew is easy to play around, but you stopped me from 3 attacks because I didn't want to play around it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't want to give you the opportunity to sacrifice that thing on me and go board negative. I waited till I had an answer to it, which just bought you 3 turns, which is great.
Right.
And sometimes that can do that. It can buy you 3 turns because your opponent's just like, I don't want to mess with this thing right now because it puts me in a bad situation. But going into Kazuki Odin, 4 cost, 5,000 power, 2k counter. During opponent's turn, if this character is rested, give it plus 2,000 power. Okay, so
it's a bit harder to hit into.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Hey, here we go. Wadamatsumi! This character cannot attack. Oh, what? This, when a card from your hand is trashed due to an effect, the effect of this character is negated until end of turn. So, okay, when you discard, you get to attack with it. Alright, there's some synergy.
The only upside over playing this other than in vanilla is that it's a 2k counter. I don't think you would play this in the deck.
I don't think so either. It's a 3 cost 5 power, which is kind of like stat-wise.
It's a 2k with vanilla stats that forces you to use leader effect if you want to attack with it.
Yeah.
It's whatever. This
Fisher
card is actually
Tiger!
really good, though.
Hey, on play, if your leader is a Fishman type, draw 3 cards. There we go. Thank God we have something to give some cards to discard. And during your turn, discard cards in your hand, end of turn, until you have 5 cards in your hand. Oh, I mean, if you're controlling your hand time, that's fine.
Yeah, you're going to be you just discard the cards to get the rest of done.
Yeah, right? And then you don't have to worry about
But that's every turn. You can, if you have this card up, you can never have more than 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, but being able to constantly run through 3, drawn 3.
That's only on play.
Yeah, it's blue. You could bounce this thing back. There's no way you can't bounce this back.
I mean, yeah, but it just bouncing and having to rebounce and play a 6 cost again is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen you do the life law to gain life.
But that's like I don't have to play another card for that. That's just my leader to bounce back. I don't have to like do anything else. I don't have to like play another card to get the bounce. I can just bounce. Jinbei doesn't have that.
That's fair. Dellinger, going back to the Don Quixote Pirates. On KO, add up to 1 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest it. Then look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Don Quixote Pirates type card and add it to your hand. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. 1 cost searcher.
No, it's not. It's worse than every other 1 cost searcher because it's on KO. Meaning that you cannot get the search turn 1.
You have to swing with it.
No, it has
you have to get KO with leader
effect. So
ability.
the ramp is just refunding you for that.
Yeah.
So that's already not great. Like that's not a positive. That's just meaning that your leader effect doesn't minus you as much. But instead of just having a turn 1 play, you play this card, pass, wait a turn. Your opponent can't attack if you.
It's active, right? So
and then it passes back to you. You have to wait 2 turns to get the search for this card.
Yeah, that is kind of lame. Yeah. On KO, a -1 Dawn here. KO to 1.
KO or up.
Or rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a base power of 6,000 or less.
Solid. Very solid.
Oh, give me options because if it can't be KO'd.
Yeah, you rest it. Emu.
Yeah, smart. Okay, that's 3 costs for that. I'll take that.
It is Dawn -1, which means that if you're using leader effect to redirect into it, it is Dawn -2, which is a bit rough, but overall.
Activate main. You may trash this character. One of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0.
Gains -3,000
3,000 power. Okay.
-3,000.
Yeah, the cost gain threw me off here. With 0 cost, gain -3,000 power for this turn. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a 2k.
Yep. There we go, Mr. 5. Blocker on play if there is a character with a cost 0 or 8 or above. What?
0 or 8 or above.
Okay, so 8, 9, and 10. So 0, 8, 9, 10. In play, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand.
It's Queen. It's purple blocker Queen, but for black, and it synergizes with Crocodile.
Yep.
Good card.
I'll take that. Ooh, no boa.
No, this
Gorgon
is Gorgon
Sisters.
Sisters.
All
This
right,
is all
so
3.
Yeah. Activate main. Once per turn, you may reveal 3 cards from the top.
So this is a 2k, relevantly enough.
That is relevant. Absolutely.
It
you
is
may
6
reveal
cost, but
3 cards with the types Amazon Lily or Kuja Pirates from your hand. If you you may attach up to 1 rested each all of your leaders and characters.
a Dawn to every character and leader.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. Trigger if your leader has the Kuja Pirates type, play this card. All right, cool.
So you want to be playing this off a trigger mainly, and if it's in hand, just keeping it as a 2k, but that effect is strong.
Right.
Revealing 3 cards is a big downside, but hand knowledge is really important.
It really is. But
this is a strong effect. It's like...
All right, Ringdo. Opponent's turn on KO, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then take 1 damage. Okay.
So this is most of the time going to be a draw one, but this is a draw one that procs triggers.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see. So you take the damage, and then the trigger on the card can go into effect because you're taking damage. All right. I like that.
That's interesting.
That is
I do like how they're playing around with that.
Yeah. That's the first time they've introduced something like that.
No, the Robin from EBO3 that they revealed takes opponent's damage. Well, on KO, your opponent takes the damage.
Yes.
Like it can kill you.
It can kill you with that. But this is the first one I've seen where it's you. This is you.
So I like that they're messing around with things like that. I think this card is interesting. I don't know if it'll see play in Boa, because 5 cost for a 5k power body is not great. But it is a trigger, meaning you're probably going to be playing it off of trigger mostly, but solid card.
No, I like this. All right.
Very interesting card, too.
Right. Isho! Another 6 cost here. We got some Isho fans out there. Your turn. When this character is rested, you may add the top card of your life to your hand. So, question before we get in here. Limb comes into play rested. That's not going to be the case, right? Because because it comes into play.
That will not proc this effect.
Gotcha.
Correct.
So when this character...
It's like if it's rested by an effect or if it attacks.
If you do, up to one of your opponent's rested characters or stages do not become active during the next refresh phase. The Emu stage, does that require...
Yes, it requires you to rest it.
Okay, alright. So it could be an effective answer to
It's
Emu.
a bit slow, but like for Mihawk, maybe you play like this is a 1 or 2 of, but Mihawk's already a pretty mediocre deck.
Okay, fair enough. Green character, 7 cost, 9,000 power. Shanks here. Your turn. When this character is rested, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 7,000 or lower. Opponent's turn. If this character is rested, all your opponent's characters... Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is a really solid card.
Yeah,
Again, the thing with all the cards that are supposed to support Mihawk is these are cards that are good in every single possible green deck. It's like, sure, they're good in Mihawk, but they're also almost just as good in every other green deck.
Yeah,
and Mihawk is a pretty mediocre leader.
Right?
So this is just a good card.
Hey, Kikinojo in green here. End of turn, this character becomes active. All right, cool.
It's a 2K. It's a 1 cost. It basically means that like you just put this on and this is your target for Mihawk effect, I guess. But that would require you to play Mihawk, and Mihawk is not fantastic.
If this was red, I would lose my mind because Law would be insane with that. But it's not fitting the color pie.
It's end of turn, so it's not like you get another swing with it.
No, but it's end of turn.
So you
get
can't
your
hit into
weenie
it. They have to
constantly
like
keeps...
spend or move on it, I guess, maybe, but it's whatever.
The weenie gets some extra attack in with that Law ability.
It's slow,
but it doesn't fit the color pie. It would not make any sense. People would be mad at because of breaking the color pie. Your turn. When this character becomes rested, choose up to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 4 or less. That character does not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase.
It's a fine card.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Johnny, green character. Your turn. When this character becomes rested, KO to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost 2 or less.
This is bad.
Yeah. Not many cards that are worth resting. Ooh, another Tashigi. Opponent's turn. If this character were to lead the field by your opponent's effect, you may instead rest one of your cards.
Decent protection.
Yeah. Including Dawn, by the way.
Yeah, including Dawn, including Leader.
Yep. Absolutely. And once per turn, you may rest 2 of your cards. This character gains plus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next
whatever.
turn. You would give 2 Dawn or rest 2 Dawn. Yeah.
Or rest characters or Leader or whatever.
Yeah. There are some other effects you can kind of abuse, maybe, but not that great. On play, if your leader is Dracula Mihawk, draw a card. So it's just a replacement card. End of turn, if your leader is Dracula Mihawk, set up to 1 Dawn, card is active. Okay.
It's whatever. Okay, now we're getting into the pretty solid
good
cards.
SR cards here. The Flamingo in purple back here. Dawn -3, choose one of the following. If your leader has the Don Quixote Pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or below. Or up to 3 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less cannot become rested until your opponent's next
Welcome back,
phase.
10 cost Ovi. Notably, that second effect is not leader locked. It's only the first effect.
Yes. Ooh.
Dawn -3 is rough, but this card is good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is better in Black Purple Luffy than it is in Doflamingo, because that means potentially Dawn -4 if you're going for whatchamacallit, the leader effect.
Monkey D. Luffy, red character, 1 cost, counter 1. On play, look at the top 5 cards at the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Supernovas type character card other than Monkey D. Luffy. and add it to your hand. And place the rest of the bottom of the deck in any order. Up to one of your opponent's characters.
When attacking.
Oh, when attacking. I'm sorry.
Notably.
Yeah. When attacking, up to one of your opponent's characters gain minus 1,000 power till end of turn.
It's a searcher.
It's going to fit in law. It's a 0.
So honestly, this does not search Heart Pirates, notably.
Yes.
This only searches Supernova.
Supernovas.
Which means that the other cards we just saw for law cannot be searched so far.
That's fair.
Also,
why do they always... He can call Beppo? Come on. Go ahead.
Honestly, I am more excited about the implications for this card in red-green law than I am for mono-red law, because this is finally a bridge between Straw Hats and Supernovas for that deck. I wish this was green if that was the case, but because it's supposed to support the boring-ass mono-red law, it has to be red. But it's a whatever card.
Fair enough. Hazelnuts, welcome to chat. Good to see you. Boa Hancock, 9 cost, 10,000 power on play. If your leader has the 7 Warlords of the Sea type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then add up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards to its owner's hand. So it's kind of like taking a damage, but it's just, it skips the trigger.
It's 10 cost Big Mom, basically.
Okay. Play up to 1 character with trigger with 6,000 power or less
on
from
trigger.
your hand for the trigger.
Which is good.
We're getting down to the last little bit here.
Yep.
Hey, girl. Jimbei, 8 cost, 10,000 power. When a card from your hand is trashed due to an effect, this character gains rush. Okay, so wait, he doesn't trash characters. When a card from your hand, okay, card from your hand is trashed. I'm sorry, I was thinking character. It was like the other ones have character trash effects. He has card. All right, so you use leader ability and give him rush. On play, if you rest 2 of your Dawn cards, draw 2 cards and return up to 1 character with a cost 7 or less to its owner's hand.
This is good in every blue deck, basically.
What's a great bouncer? Gecko Moria, 8 cost, 10,000 power on play. You may play up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less. Throw the Bark Pirates type from your trash and add it to the top of your life.
Or you add it to your hand, or add it to the top of your life.
Face up.
So it's either play the card or put it into life. It's Vegapunk but from trash. Yeah, it's Vegapunk leader but from trash.
Play up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less from your trash. For
That's the trigger, yeah.
Okay.
That's alright.
Graveyard Recursion. Hey, Mr. Tubon Kere! Back again. On KO, play up to 1 character with the cost of 5 or below, including Baroque Works, in your types other than Mr. 2. From your trash to your hand.
So you you leave this on board for a turn, swing with it, then use leader effect to get something else. Pretty solid.
Yeah. Hey, Perona, and a 5 cost. That's a big power here. Perona at 6,000 power. Up to 2 of your opponent's characters that cost 5 or less cannot become rested until your opponent's next end phase. A lot of these freezing cards, I kind of like this. Like, a lot of green used to be, you can't restand. Now it's, you can't become rested.
Which is really strong because this also stops blockers.
Yeah. So on KO, yeah, you may rest 1 of your cards, play up to 1 of the green characters that cost 5 or less from your hand.
So this is crazy in pretty much every green deck and should be considered as a near auto include.
Especially since it has counter. It's like, it's a busted ability that usually comes with
this
no
card
counter.
is absolutely absurd. I cannot believe they're printing something like this. Again, I do not think this will make Mihawk good. I think this will make green good.
And of course, the leaders.
The base arts for all of these leaders look better. The base, normal arts look better.
Disagree. That's pretty boss.
I mean,
that is the best boa I've seen in a long time.
I mean, still, I don't know. For pretty much all of the rest of them, the base arts look better.
Okay. That's pretty bad. That's pretty cool. Whatever.
I mean, do you want to go back and look at the base arts again?
I don't know if you could beat this. That law, I will agree with you. I actually like the law one. We got a couple more minutes. We'll go see if we can get up there. Or we take our first break and get ready for our first game. So, yes, dude, this is hands down better.
Yeah,
hands down better.
This is better.
If they can get that in foil, whoo!
This is better.
Yeah.
We'll scroll up a bit. This is better.
All right, I can take it or leave it.
This is better.
Yep. Is this the first time we've seen the later? No. The other one's way better.
No, this one's way better, dude.
What? Why? The other one, it's got a close up like.
Look at the perspective on this, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the action shot. The other one's just the face shot.
But that's what the alt art's supposed to be, kind of, right?
No, because we do get cool action shots sometimes, and this is way better. Look at the hands coming over the border.
All right. Oh, you know what? Honestly, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. I love when they go kind of pseudo borderless.
Yeah.
When they don't have to obey by those. I really enjoy that.
Mihawk is,
Nope. That boa is hands down better. That other boa is hands down better. Hands down, the boas. They like. That is a beautiful drawing. Congratulations to the artist that did that. Can we see the artist's name from the side?
well,
Can.
it's really low res.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's not try and make that out from that low res image.
Yeah, I don't want to miss information, but great job on the art on that. Beautiful. All right. That's going to do it for our card reveals. We've got 3 games of OPTCG coming your way. Also, to note, according to our map strategist and our capability of high calculations, there is an alt art in one of these 2 packs. As we've given away the alt art Rayleigh, and we've given out the secret rare Bonnie from this box. That means out of these 2 packs, there should be...
Rayleigh leader, notably.
Yes. There should be...
Although there is no Rayleigh character, so...
Yeah. 1 alt art in here. Tonight will be the night. And that means next week, we finally start opening up our PRB box. Guys, this thing has been crying to be open. Crying to be open. But we're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to get started for our 3-round tournament. Get ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got some really cool decks. Some new spice. I like some of the new spice we got here. And, like, just a fun night of playing some cards. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me,
Porter.
and we're ready for round one of this really fun practice runs for our championship series that's coming up this November 8th. We will be going live on the 10th, giving away some PRB packs, so stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have an awesome Monday covering the top three, or the three matches from the top 8 of our championship bracket and the finals bracket for the Pirates champion. We're going to have all those matches for you, head-to-head, people walking away with some crazy prizing, potentially a manga Trafalgar Law, but also awesome Dawn that we have. The Dawn release for you is going to be released that weekend, so we're going to show that case for his win in the last championship. We're also going to give Spencer his from season 3. Finally getting caught up, and we got some really cool Dawns to hand out to everybody else for participating and being a part of this championship series. I do need confirmation from all of you that are in there. I've sent you guys DMs about giving me those answers questions. I made you baseball cards to kind of like celebrate and kind of like intro people to who's who, considering we don't have like face cams, and most of the time people don't know who's who in the zoo unless you're a local. You know who these people are. But if you're not a local, it's like, who is this guy and who am I rooting for? Well, you know Porter, you know Jimmy D, but it's maybe a few of them you might not see. And I'm trying to introduce you guys in the way that you want to be formed. You can use a avatar if you want. I've seen people use weird cartoons characters to represent themselves. Greg's is by far my favorite. It's the meme guy. That's like the everything's okay guy.
Oh, right, yeah.
I love his. But you can use whatever you want to showcase the world who you want to represent yourself as. It's a great time, a great experience, and a great way to show people that your skills and this OPTCG. I'm really looking forward to these matches. I got to watch a lot of them in the studio. They're super fun, and they come pretty clutch. The games are getting more and more interesting and down to the wire, as I've seen for some of these games, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how these play out. Before we do, got a few announcements, and we're going to get to the deck list. Brew Wayne, good to see you, and thank you for the 07. Just to let you guys know, we do have a lot of events coming up this weekend. We're, of course, going to be doing some stuff for Ripbound. I will be doing some coverage for this game in the near future. We're going to work it into the schedule somehow. But the release event is this Saturday at 6 p.m., along with the OP13. So it's going to be a crazy busy day for me. Your boy's going to be playing the OP13 pre-release, not in the Riftbound pre-release, sadly. But I will be picking up some of these cards, and I will be helping. I've learned how to play this game. It is a lot of fun. Its longevity is going to be determined on the players like you. You want this game to last longer, you got to start investing in this game. So we shall see how the player base takes it. I think it's a lot of fun. This is their first ever dig at it, and they hired some good staff to do the card game for it. For those who don't know, part of the head of the development staff was Brian Kibler, and if you don't know who he is, he's a pro tour for Magic the Gathering who broke Magic the Gathering, and then after he broke Magic the Gathering, went over to Hearthstone, excuse me, and broke that game. So if there's anyone who understands card games, this man's the one that knows how to do it, and he is a key developer on some of the mechanics for this. Why you're going to see a lot of like bleed-ins from other card games. I love the fact that he kept the resources out and randomized the resources as well, so it's kind of interesting. But do check it out if you want, are interested or have the money or the finances. I know there's a lot of games you could be playing. Of course, we're playing our season 5 for One Piece. We've got our Gundam tomorrow night, which is gonna be a whole lot of fun. We have, of course, the draft nights and our upcoming this Saturday, last of the season regional championship qualifier for those who still want to play standard. So if you're still interested in playing standard, because they haven't fixed the format after 6 months of complaining about it, not that long, it feels that long, but if you still feel like playing standard,
look,
it is available.
Yu-Gi-Oh is finally actually fixing their formats, and
right. Yu-Gi-Oh did the craziest thing. What did you tell me they did?
Oh yeah, no, they created a surprise ban list to ban all the annoying ass floodgates that were in the game.
But they did what? They listened to their community?
Which is unheard of for Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way.
It's unheard of for most of these games, honestly. Outside of Bandai, who weighs, guys, those surveys they do, they actually weigh those pretty heavy. So you gotta take the time to do the survey.
I mean, Magic did surveys recently. Those were totally uncontroversial with no other baggage behind them at all.
They're clearly not targeting other creators.
Thanks, Hasbro.
Right? I felt like the Pinkertons were being called at me in real time. I'm not even big enough to be a creator to make an impact. I doubt I even made the survey for some people, to be honest with you.
They slip a pack of March of the Machines Aftermath under your board.
Just to break the door down.
Yeah.
Get in here. We're taking you down. Catalano says, totally normal, innocently harmless surveys from MTG. Absolutely. OP13, of course, is getting released this weekend. I'm building Roger. You're building Emo?
Mainly Sabo.
Sabo. Okay, yeah. We're gonna help you out.
Emu, just because it's gonna be so cheap.
Oh yeah, every
Emu
card
is
is
gonna be
so
like
available.
$50 tops.
Yeah. We have a box tournament this Sunday too that I'm going to try and video record and go live with you guys.
I'm not going to be doing the box tournament.
Yeah.
I cannot.
It's expensive. I know.
No, it's not that expensive. I'm actually busy on Sundays.
Oh, that's a shame. Hey, Chicken Tendies! Welcome back, and with a subscription. Thank you so much, brother. All right, we'll be raiding you soon tonight. You got a nice little fun thing planned for your Chicken Tendies tonight. Hopefully. Looking forward to seeing. Are we gonna do? No, it's not Monday, so I'm not gonna see any cults. How's your cult going? How's your cult, bro? Hey, have you converted the world yet? Are you doing some more cults? All right, let's do it, dude, bro. Eventually, you will have everybody underneath your spell. Good to see you, Captain. Good to see you. All right. Also, we have the Two-Headed Giant coming up here on November 2nd. This Sunday is gonna be pretty fun, along with the box tournament. Sealed Sunday is gonna be crazy. I don't have time to put both the pre-release and this on Monday. So we are. I'm just gonna have to go live with this one. So if you guys, I'm gonna have a special Sunday treat for One Piece. I don't normally go live on Sundays. Those are my days I usually try to get yard work done and stuff. But we will be. I'll be waking up early, I guess, to get my yard work done so I can make it in time
Just
for
let
this
the leaves sit.
I gotta get it cleaned up, bro. I got a HOA. The HOA is mean out here, man. Everyone will be at my command. I know, Chickies. Like the way you've been running that, I 100% believe it. Like, I've seen the spells you throw on people. It's kind of scary. Am I in the cult yet? I don't. If you have to ask that question, Captain, you're not in yet. You're not in yet. But you can be converted. Just wait. I made the avatar and everything. All right. Then I just want to give this out here, and a huge shout out to Lifelink Games, the way that make this thing possible. As we continue to grow, we're going to be able to make sure we get these cards at the available price to you at an affordable price. Getting the cards to the player is our #1 motto, guys. And I hope that we keep growing so we can start getting out to those outer rim areas where they're outside of the Virginia state and get product that you deserve at the price you deserve. I digress. Let's get into round 1. We're going to be playing what almost feels like a flashback, but not quite. Lim was on round 1. Hey, thank you, Captain, for the subscription. Appreciate you. And congrats on the new job, bro. I'm so proud of you. But first up on the table, we're going to see a really surprise run. We'll get into it when we get to his deck list. I'm super, super confused by this. Were you confused by this when you saw it at the table?
Oh, you're talking about the next deck we're going to talk about?
Yeah. Were you
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
This is a person who
Go ahead.
has never played any other deck and is randomly playing a different deck.
Right? For the first time in so long. It felt awkward. We actually thought he was somebody else. You came in, it's like, wait, who? What? Because you thought you were going to talk to, I think you thought you were talking to G-Bosk or one of the other ones. You're just like,
No, I knew who it was. It's just I didn't know that they were playing that.
Right? So we did talk about this last Monday when I had to do a solo. This is a deck that is going to get so much good power in OP13.
It's giving one card, but it's a really good card.
It is actually making a dent in the meta for OP13, what we've seen. It's not seen a large representation of play, but it's seen enough, and it's getting in the top 8. So congratulations to the people that can see through this line. It's a really unique leader. I'm more of a red guy. Can you talk him through this?
Okay, yeah. Lim, first line of text, obviously, your characters come and play rested. So that is a pretty big downside. It means that all your characters are almost immediately contested for removal. So the effect better be good. And honestly, I think the effect is quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
Activate main once per turn, rest 3 of your Dawn, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as rested, and then play an Odyssey type character with a cost of 5 or less. So 3 Dawn to cheat out a card and ramp is very strong.
Every turn.
And you have some very powerful cards you can play off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this Anel, if you have on play, if you have 2 or more rested characters, draw 3, trash 2.
Yeah.
So,
and since everything comes into play rested, all you need is one other character that might be out.
Yep. This Mihawk that if you have 2 or more rested characters, set up one of your rested Odyssey type characters with a cost of 5 or less is active.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we got a finisher here.
Yeah. I don't think this is the list.
It's not. None of the list. I was not allowed to get his list because he could be playing it during the actual top 8.
Oh, for the Pirates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of these lists are going to be a little bit off for you all just at home, just to let you know, because we're not giving exact list for people who might be running these lists during the championship. We want to give them the credit and not people be able to like snipe their list.
Okay, we have this Doflamingo is also pretty strong. It's a blocker that if you have 2 or more rested characters, set it as active. Just overall, a pretty solid deck.
Yeah, and a lot of things to enable it, especially if you can start getting limbs. It is kind of key. You want to start off with this one because it does restand, or one of the Odyssey type characters. It's usually itself, but what's nice is you can attack with it.
It restands itself the first turn, and then every other turn it restands a different character.
Yeah, and you could do basically attack with it. You can attack with a 0.
Yeah, you can attack with it just to get the other rested character, which is really nice.
And just there are other limbs like this one that do the same thing that allows the end turn.
If you have 3 or more rested characters, but it's mainly a searcher.
Yes, but it's still very good on restanding, and it's kind of what's necessary for some of these because, like you said, they are vulnerable when you play them in here. But some of them get the benefit for being rested or coming into play rested. So it's really just these great on plays at a 5 cost of all things, pretty powerful, and it does sequence really well. Low the ground. Nice, and it's got a little bit of a great sequencing that you can really kind of stumble your opponent. And of course, at the end top here, one of the cards that's a little bit missing, it also plays the lockdown for the useless kid that you're not seeing here.
Captain Literal, I will say the actual list, I'm pretty sure does not play audio. That is a terrible card.
Oh, absolutely. So again, I do want to be perfectly clear with you guys. I am giving you a list that has been run before.
He is lying to you.
I'm giving you a list that has been run before, and out of favor to the people who put their chance and put themselves on camera, I don't want to oust them before the championship series. I don't want people watching these videos and trying to plan against who their first round opponent may or may not be. Most people, if we get locked in today, if we completely lock in with... Do I have to snip it still here? Yeah. If we completely lock in with everybody here, you know who you're playing. You know you're playing Variable. Wolf knows he's playing Psy. Greg knows he's playing Marcus. Slacktide knows he's playing Beef Patty. That's if everyone locks in. If for any reason someone cannot participate, that means that we're going to have to move some lines up here. So if we lose someone from the top 8, Pirate Champion moves over. So Curly could potentially sneak in and be your opponent.
Right.
But that's kind of like the snake, the way that this one moves here. Given that, because we know who's going to play who, and everyone knows what's up, I don't want to give Victimon Jr. kind of like an advantage against Cam Sharp if he decides to run this deck, which is looking pretty strong that he may do. He may do.
I mean, 13 will not be legal for the championship, notably, so...
Yes. Yeah, I did make sure that this is going to be the closing of the OP12 era. Or the PRB 02, if you want to call it that. Now, on to the surprise hit. Colin, who usually plays Star Deck 21, who played Star Deck 1 until he couldn't play it anymore because Star Deck 21 was just too good. Replaced it, finally playing something different. And we're going to see if his red knowledge reigns supreme with Silver's Rayleigh. This card deck we've seen almost every single week. It is the most consistent in the win rate in the meta today. However, it doesn't get all the top rates and wins because there are ways to beat this deck. There's clear ways to avoid it. There's a lot of starvation. I've seen some people teach a masterclass on how to outpace this deck, but it does have the most wins on the sim on every single time someone's posted up their results. It has the highest every time. It's by 1 or 2%, but it's good because it gets under a lot of decks and it'll catch you when you're sleeping. That's for sure. This leader has its own restriction on it that you can't play characters of 5 costs or more, but it has really cool abilities of revealing events. A lot of these do. You reveal events for Monkey D. Luffy here, which allows you to play a character with 3,000 power or less, and gets Arrested Dawn underneath its leader card. Remember that effect. It's very important. But if 2 give Dawn to any character, it does get plus 2,000 power, so it's using a 6,000 power even on your opponent's turn, so long as there's a character or leader with 2 given Dawn. You have Roronoa Zoro here, this nice little rush package. Dawn times 2 to get rush, which combos quite nicely with the other searcher in this deck, Boa Hancock, which really pays off well and synergizes well with Silver's Rayleigh. You can reveal 2, give it a plus 2k, swing for 5, and then immediately trash it to give 2 of the rested Dawn that you have to any other character or leader for that turn. So swing big, sack it, power something else up. Really powerful attack. Anti-Starvation Sanji in the 2k to make sure that if your opponent is trying to starve you, you have a way out for a nice little 7k swing. Another Monkey D. Luffy here that has the once per turn give a character up to 2 rested Dawn characters.
If this character.
For this character.
This.
It abuses the low cost requirement, but also all those rested Dawn you're probably going to be giving to play some of these searchers. Because you have Buggy, Shocky, Nami and Boa all searching the top of your deck to get the key pieces, including one event card that allows you to look for other events and characters. This one can even find the Killer Rush, which is pretty nice. Well, all these things 0 cost, but do cost basically an Act of Dawn to activate their main effects if you want to play them. And just a solid...
It's red deck win. It's red deck wins.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. This is just red deck wins.
And if it can get there fast enough, you're going to be taken out. So let's find out between Colin and Cam Sharp. Can red get underneath this green rested Menace deck? Now, one of the key cards that Cam Sharp plays, it's kind of like difficult for this deck to deal with, is that Use's Kid. I know we didn't see it in the list, but Use's Kid, honestly, I've seen put a lot of work against this deck.
Yeah. Kid can do a lot. They do have like some pretty solid answers to it in stuff like Mole Pistol, which, especially if they're playing like chump blockers, is really easy for them to deal with, because like you sink the Kid and then you kill the chump blocker.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna see something that's a little bit new to me here with Colin and play style here. He leaves the revealed cards face up on the table, just so he knows and his opponent knows. And this is a tactic he's picked up from Magic the Gathering. Usually when you get to look at your opponent's hand, you play with your hand face up as kind of like a gentleman's rule. And he's carried that over from his Magic play into this. Oh, we got to play, but that's not going to be
active.
We want
to keep... There's no reason to use that trigger yet.
Can we even use it? He only has
sync by 5.
You
still get the -5.
Oh,
it's only the KO is the...
Yeah.
Only the KO is if you have a 6K or higher, but that was a Mole Pistol trigger, by the way.
Yeah. So it needs a 6,000 power character to get the KO effect.
Which means that right now it's not worth using.
Yeah.
Okay, grabbing a buggy.
Get an event, red event card, top 5. He's got plenty of targets right there. This deck really good, and it's essentially you do keep at least 2, and Colin just gonna reveal and just leave those there. So anytime that he needs to hey, I need to reveal 2, you already see the 2, and you can read them anytime you want to. I like Cam Sharp's play there, just getting the Sabo out in the early stages.
And the Sabo is really good. I don't think we saw it in the deck list, but it is pretty solid. It's just on attack if you have 2 or more rested cards, I believe, or no, Sabo is 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Okay.
So
solid 6K
it's just
body.
a good draw engine, and you're playing it for 3.
Yeah.
And ramping.
Right.
Lim is a very strong leader.
Very strong. Just the ability to ramp like that, and we're going to see that kind of similar in Roger coming up here soon. Like every card has ramp. All right, so using leader ability to plus 2K.
I mean, versus a 4-life leader, Rayleigh eats up these 4-life leaders.
Right. Here comes another 5 to life. We'll see if we get a 1 this time. We do for another Sabo.
Notably, Sabo does not seem to be alive this turn because we do not have that 1-cost limb.
Yeah, this deck honestly does lean pretty heavy on having the opening limb to really start synergizing well and making sure you have a basic engine to keep the 2 or more rested cards requirement for a lot of these on plays.
Right, so we're at 8 Dawn now.
Nope. One of the things I found
that was from that was. We're skipping steps here.
Yeah, he's got a ramp first here.
Okay, we're playing 2 under just to get things. Or what are we doing?
Yeah, I wonder if he's going life here. He could be going for the boa to kind of punish Colin for not using it.
You should absolutely be going forward here.
Yeah, agreed. That's why I was like looking at Colin. I was like, I'm kind of curious why he didn't go 5 then 7 with the boa.
I mean, he's never played this deck before.
That's true.
Okay, and that was to life.
That was to life, and 2/2Ks to answer that.
That was also the wrong move from Colin there. We absolutely take that life.
He hasn't taken anything else? Yes, he has.
Yeah, he's taken 1 life, but really you should only be worried about countering once you get down to 2 life.
Absolutely. Especially since a lot of people like to start this deck. Using leader ability to bring out the Dofi. Perfect.
Swinging 6
into boa this time. Yep. Okay, good.
Yeah, we definitely should have used that boa there just to get the extra value.
Yeah. I know that sometimes it makes a great pseudo blocker, but personally, guys, get that power in there, get them to cost their hand, and like you said, it punishes this.
You don't care about pseudo blockers in this deck, in my opinion, because you should always be prioritizing board versus Rayleigh.
Absolutely.
Because if you can force Rayleigh to play the long game, you have a significantly better chance of winning. And giving them cards lets them play the long game better.
Absolutely.
Because Rayleigh can have a pretty solid resource loop. It's just that it doesn't But if you don't give them cards, they will run out eventually.
Yeah, starvation has been a huge steal. Not to mention just board control. Like you're dead on right. Rayleigh does not do well in long games. Once you get past 10 Dawn and they're dropping 10s on you, this deck just feels just underwhelming. It's just unable to overcome these 10 cost cards. It was the one thing where Rayleigh beats. It kind of punishes Blackbeard if it can get under it, but if it can't get under it, it just dies to Blackbeard as soon as it gets a 10 cost. It's too much for it to deal with here. All right, revealing another one of the gums that he had from life there, but didn't have to reveal. 2 power to the buggy.
And I feel like it's because we're going to use it.
Well, he needs to power up one more.
Sanji.
Oh, Sanji's, yep, 6k. That's fair. So, Mold Pistol going to be the use here. Yeah, pointing to the Sanji, remind us that it is plus 3k on Colin's turn. And Cam Sharp saying, kill 2,000? It's like, yeah, I'm minusing 5 first. And then it's a 2,000. So Colin going to be able to swing in here pretty heavy with the 2 remaining Dawn. Here comes 5, poking the hand for 1. See if Cam Sharp takes, that is a dangerous situation right now. You really want to be countering the later hits here. If you don't, it just gives an idea that you have a weak hand. Here comes 5.
No.
Or 6. Comes 6 and a, okay, 6 and a 6.
Board. Good.
Yeah. I do
Lynn needs a lot of characters on board usually.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a 2k for that.
Yeah, I would load up if I was calling on this one. Go after the board again. One of the strategies I like here when you're attacking and poking the hand to try to get the 1 out here, the strategy here is also to get the counter that you might have in hand out to make attacking into characters a lot easier. God knows, says, speaking of blockers, I've been experimenting with 5-cost Hina blocker, 6k, 1k counter, blocker on block, up to 1 other characters with 6 costs or less can attack. Then seeing promising results.
Kobe? I mean, sure, but the card's gonna get rotated soon. It's like that was a card that very early Blackbeard decks were playing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like very early on, Blackbeard was playing that card.
Mm-hmm.
But these days, it's just a bit slow.
Yeah.
And I guess in Kobe, where it's not as prone to removal. But next set, I don't think it's going to be even worth considering.
Mm-mm.
Not when Ace is dropping really big guys on you and Emu. Like, you can... And Emu is playing 5 characters a turn.
Right.
Like, getting rid of 2 isn't even that important because Emu is just outvaluing you so much. Because Emu going +7 each turn in terms of card advantage is just going to completely run circles around the deck like Kobe.
Yeah. I know that there's a promising format that's waiting for its effect because I do like Kobe, trust me. But I got to go with him. Like, some of these decks just seem too overwhelming for Kobe to be able to come back from just at this point. All right, so we got a 5 from 6 into life here, 2k counter. I'm a little surprised by Cam Sharp not going board here, but maybe he hasn't played against this deck a lot. What do you think?
I also believe is pretty new to the game.
Starting off, Sakazuki.
That KOs something, I believe. So, what are we getting rid of here?
Could be going after the boa.
We're thinking about it.
Some give you
I like going out of the active characters because we can swing into the other ones.
Right. And I hope Cam Sharp does swing into one of these 2.
Because we really do just need to be going board versus Rayleigh.
You can't afford to as soon as it gets up to 5 characters on board.
Personally,
it's just too hard to defend.
I don't like going life unless they have an empty board versus Rayleigh. It's like, or it's a buggy and I have a bunch of slash characters that I can't swing into the buggy with.
That makes sense. Godmode says Kobe needs a better value engine and he could come back. Agreed, yes.
Saying come back like he was there in the first place, by the way.
He did top 2 events. His whole thing is denying enemy resources while protecting their own. But he tends to be outpaced before he can even set up. Yeah, that's especially with some of these new power leaders. I trust me, I am a huge Kobe fan. I want that to be good. I understand the key. Like, if Jinbei was still top tier meta, Kobe would be king.
Jinbei?
Not Jinbei. I'm sorry. Doflamingo, Blue Doflamingo.
yeah, guess what? There's a deck that was also really good into Dofi that is, I've said many times, better Kobe. Usopp.
Usopp was pretty good.
And Usopp had game in decks outside of Doflamingo too.
But if we got into the deck strategy where people like the buggy kind of thing, because I've played the buggy matchup, it is sincerely 70-30 in my favor with Kobe, because it's so hard for them to constantly try to set up when you're forcing them to have to lose their active characters and active blockers, and get that pseudo rush on there. It's really hard for Buggy to establish a decent board state. So. And there are certain decks in here that if you try to play on that, needing so many characters out, very good. I'd say Kobe into Lim would be pretty good, in my opinion, too.
I mean, if everything's rested and they're just presenting everything to you, sure.
Yeah.
It's like...
You don't even have to go the extra mile to attack active.
Unless they... Although this is a pretty bad Lim opening, I will say.
Oh, did it start with Lim?
Yeah.
We saw it start last time.
Usually, we'd have a lot more active characters.
Right.
A lot of the characters you would have to be using the attack active, ideally, because the characters would be able to restand themselves at the end of the turn. So this is a very unfortunate position for Lim to be in, and is arguably still just... I don't know. Like, I'm sure the Kobe matchup is, like, fine if you get into a board position like this, but if they have a Lim out, it's kind of frustrating. Also, second Mole Pistol, by the way.
Yeah. I think it Rayleigh kind of crumbles to it as well, given that Rayleigh likes to have the characters just swing in here.
Constantly swinging, it's just tiny guys. I can see that, especially with the new Kobe.
Yeah.
But, like, it's like one good matchup does not make a deck in this meta.
No.
I would say if, like, right now, it's like, next set, you have to have a good matchup into 2 out of 3 of the top decks. You either have to have, like, you have to have a good matchup into 2 of the decks, either have a good Emu matchup and a good Ace matchup, a good Emu matchup and a good Zoro matchup, a good Ace matchup or a good Ace matchup and a good Zoro matchup to be, like, worth considering next set.
They are seriously power creep, guys, and it's not to say that we're discouraging you from playing your favorite heroes out there. Always play your favorite out there. See if you can get those favorite matchups.
My favorite is favorite next set.
There you go.
So,
but if that's not the case, play your favorite out there. Try it out, because you never know. If there's some sneaky ways, and maybe you get those perfect pairings out there. So we do encourage you to play your favorite out there. But do know that the sweaters, and especially the people that want to play competitively, it's a pretty hard to find meta in OP13 based on the power creep that we're getting from this OP13. Captain Little says, I love the idea of Kobe deck, but he is missing ways to recover and catch up. That has been my struggle since day one. In the world of every deck spamming out so much, he struggles so much, especially with how vicious counter availability has been. Yeah, right?
Kobe is such an easy deck to starve.
Yeah, it is.
And that's another weakness of it. It's getting a couple cards in. I think if I'm not mistaken, there's the Kujaku and EVO3 that's a draw card, but I don't think that is enough. It's like it also gets the Hibari, which is a smaller version of the Hibari from OP11, and it's a way that Kobe does not immediately lose going first. But I still think the deck is so underwhelming compared to pretty much any other deck out there.
Fair. And I love Colin's strategy here. If you guys have been watching, he's been attacking board nonstop. He's gotten Camstart to use 2Ks on a 1K type needed counter, and I love it. He realizes he's in a power seat, 4 life to 2, keep Lim off the characters. So where Camsharp should be doing the same strategy against Colin, but has been going life, he's punishing Camsharp by going board.
Yeah. Okay, using leader effect to cheat out the Dofi.
Doesn't even need a ramp. It's just a free 3 cost. Why not? Yep. Right? Here comes 5. 4.
That was 6. That was Sakazuki.
Okay. And this is going to be able to KO again.
Yep.
And not slash, thank God, because... Wait, if it had a slash ability?
It's only battle.
Okay.
Buggy is only battle.
Okay. Gonna get a draw effect from the Sanji.
I would not have done that.
I would attack the Buggy.
Alright, KO the Buggy, yeah. KO the Buggy attacking to the Sanji. So that way that they have less counter for the swing.
Absolutely. Now Camsharp finally pivoting board here. I hope it's not too late.
Maybe not. Colin has had that Luffy and just not played it yet.
I don't know if he's been missing the other event or just missing the line here. I think also pivoting to make sure he could go board was very smart.
Yeah.
Last turn, so he probably saved his Dawn for some extra plays to kind of play the longer game. I know we just talked about how like going long against this deck can often mean its defeat.
It does have a lot of resources that it can generate. It's just, it's when the deck has to dedicate so many resources to putting its hand back out, and you're constantly losing the searchers.
Yeah.
Eventually, it does run out of resources, but it does have a lot of resources as well.
Right. I think the biggest problem is the 10 costs and the big drops. And I don't think Camshark is really playing anything that big outside of the useless kid that I think I saw.
We just haven't seen a lot of any top end, which you really want to see with Lim. You really want to see the top end, and we're just not seeing it.
It's like we're going to be activating the Luffy ability, revealing the 2 unblockable Rayleigh
and
events.
Just putting a Dawn under.
Yeah, didn't play out a character. Interesting. Might not have one. But it does give a rested Dawn to the leader. So we should have at least 6 Dawn open here for Colin.
Could have also given it to the character, which would have been a 5k swing with Nami.
What do you think about using the unblockable Rayleigh ability here to attack Sakazuki and get off the board?
I mean, maybe. We'll see.
He's revealing these 2 to give the power up to Nami here.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he is playing it. Looks like he is playing it. Okay, well, this only goes to Rayleigh.
Yep.
Good. Okay, just making sure. I know this is his first time. I don't want to make some dumb mistakes here. I've made a lot of dumb mistakes in my life, trust me. Using the unblockable Rayleigh event here, that's going to give him right now 8.
Put one more Dawn under because Sakazuki is 7k. So
yeah, if we could go 9,
2 cards out of hand. We should have more Dawn. We should be at 10 Dawn, right?
We use 4 for the Luffy. Yes,
4 for
we
the
should
Luffy,
have 3
2.
left.
We should have more than 3. 4, 2. We should have 4 left.
No, 3 and 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10.
3?
He's got 3 underneath Rayleigh right now.
One of those was rested from the Luffy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's 4. Captain says, I've been getting ready to play Yellow Bonnie. Can take out Emu and Zoro. But the biggest downside is the most popular Ace. And Ace has been unbeatable as Y Bonnie. Though, other reason I want to play her is because she is going to be a dirt cheap to build. Yes, she is. Yeah,
because no one wants to play it. It's not great.
But it does have those matchups. I can see that.
Yeah, it does. Like, I could definitely see that. The 9-cost Bonnie is a crazy card. I just hate the artwork on that card.
It is awkward. It's really weird. But the attack I told you was going to happen right there. So it was able to go unblockable into Sakazuki, and now he can go into life and gets a 2k.
Yeah.
So just brilliant, and just like you said, go a little bit higher. Just make sure you can get 2. So Camshark was unable to keep Sakazuki alive. Good board control here for Camshark.
I know, I get that that's what you're saying, but I mean, it's just like, it's a fine deck, but like the other deck that's gonna be super cheap is Emu. Emu is gonna be real cheap.
Right. Somebody that is in the set. What do you think during the box tournament you're gonna see the most of?
The box tournament? I would expect to see a lot of Emu.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You would
too.
have to pull at least
10 cost.
10 cost. If you pull 2 10 cost, I think you win the entire thing. You also do have to pull stage.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
And you do have to pull like a critical mass of them.
Well, isn't the stage uncommon?
Yeah, but that means it's potentially not. I mean, stage you only need 1 of, but like for the actual like names, you do need to pull a critical mass of names.
Fair.
I could also. I don't think Roger. I think that Roger needs too much, and a lot of the top end that Roger players play is not in the set. Like, you could try the 10 cost Roger, which is a fine card, but honestly, I thought that card would be way better than it actually ended up being. But I think Roger is maybe just a bit too slow, especially seeing as the red cards in OP13 are terrible. Like, there are not very many good red cards.
Yeah. 8 big swing in here into life? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed, Cam. Like,
the Nami is right there.
Yeah. This would have been perfect for him to. He got an extra free attack with the Dracula Mihawk play, right? So he got 2 swings from the Doflamingo, but you could have used lead to get rid of the Nami. You are at 2 life and leaving him with 3 bodies with limited cards in hand.
Plus, this is a red deck that has Rush, so.
Yeah. You got to be really careful with what you're opening him up to. He does have the blocker to try and sustain one of these hits.
But we know he has an unblockable.
So it's going to be on Camshark to be aware and observant to make sure that the last swing is not really going to kill the game. Likely going to see some kind of loaded up attack here for a Nami swing, trying to bait out the Doflamingo block. If he decides not to and take life.
You absolutely block versus characters.
Oh, absolutely.
Because of
needing board state to come back, yeah. All right. Revealing 2. Oh, going big with a Luffy here. We're going to go for a massive swing.
I don't put 2 more Dawn under something to get the Luffy to be really big, but okay, we're using the unblockable now.
Interesting, and adding
I guess just to get the 2 Dawns so that the Luffy is plus 4K.
Sure, it's the mole. Welcome back, good to see you. But now that Luffy 8K power, I would have preferred to put on the Nami, to be honest with you, because it just makes it that much less of a Dawn investment.
I mean, we can't with the event, which is how we did that. Oh, for the
ability to show the 2 to power up. Here comes 8. We'll see where this is going. Yeah. The Silver's Rayleigh is going to be unblockable, so this might be even more incentive for Cam Sharp to use Blocker now.
Yeah, we absolutely use Blocker now, or we take everything.
Yeah. So coming in for 8, no Dawn allocated to it. He still has 8 left. There's a block.
That was the correct play.
Yep. And I think Colin maybe
pivot to board. Pivot to board.
That
we
would
don't have lead hold. We pivot to board.
I mean, this is what, a 4K Mihawk, right?
6K.
6K. Okay. Has 7.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Kid Killer coming in for a nice 7. And gonna activate the plus 1K. So this is gonna be
give a Dawn to Rayleigh and then
9K. Oh, we can give it to the character. That's right. 8K swing.
Yeah. So we have 2 8K swings.
Yeah. Ocean Man says Lim again. Wait, is this Colin? Yeah, this is our Colin, baby.
Apparently, he left his
deck at home
on the kitchen table, and we're swinging life, which
is.
I mean, we're not closing out the game with this turn because we didn't.
Wait. 4, 3, 3. No, we're not. There's no way he lands a 5 attack. There's no way.
Oh, we're going for it.
He's going for it.
Greedy. We're being greedy.
5. However.
Wait. No cards in hand?
Yeah.
Then why didn't we swing with Anami first?
I'm not sure. Still, is this going to be it? Is this it? Is he going to hit for 8? Cam is in the tank. If I'm,
I mean, if we have it, we have it. If we don't, I feel like we're just in a position where we lose.
Right? No, he's gonna see how good it is and switch up. We'll see, Ocean Man. Cam still, he needs for this 8. He needs 2 2Ks, at least bare minimum, or like, wow, that's the hand. That's the hand that was everything he had. That was everything he had to get out that attack.
We lose.
That's
here.
Yeah. There's no way he can't. There's nothing with rush in this deck.
I mean,
so he could the most he could clean is 2.
Rush, I mean, it would come in rest and couldn't rush anything in this deck.
Right. Sai579, good to see you. Exclamation point join and appreciate you. We do have that alt art to give away today at the end. This is just round 1.
I mean, if we have another Mihawk, we might be able to have lethal.
Okay. Because you can restand the Mihawk to restand. Does it? It doesn't say not Mihawk, right?
It does.
Okay, it's just other Odyssey character. All right, big swing here. Calling on the take. All right, gets another 2K in hand.
Don't think we have it.
Looking like he's trying to activate leader ability, which is smart. I like this.
Yeah, that's more Dawn that you have.
Seems obvious to you, but I want to make sure that at home they understand. It's like you're using 3 to get a 5, absolutely, and you need as much allocation for Dawn for attack for the limb as possible.
We know he still has another unblockable, right? So we know he has at least 2K counter in hand.
Yeah.
Which means that even if we have the Mihawk, we at least... Oh, we're just going
No, that's a concession.
Yeah, that's basically a concession.
Oh, no. Going for life. Okay, gets a Sanji out of life, but
that's the game.
That's it. That's... I guess...
You just put everything under... If that was the entire hand, then...
Yeah.
Just put everything under Nami, swing... Okay, or that also is just lethal. That's just
whatever.
Lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
It's just, yeah. The 2 cards. Woo! What round? This is round 1, Ocean Man. And that's going to do it for round 1. Colin on his first time ever Paladin Rayleigh. Kind of like... There's some growing. There's some growing. But actually...
the pack.
Ooh, let's go into it. Remember, if he doesn't pull anything of any value, this never happened. I only give out good packs. That's why I completely erased the odds.
Because we have 09 blisters as well.
I know, right?
Are the 09 blisters more expensive than the 10 blisters?
These were like $8 a piece because we bought them secondhand. Someone handed us a box. I had to pay $8 a piece for these.
Was there a difference in price between the 10 blisters and the 9 blisters?
Not that I was aware of. That's all we had.
Well, the 9 blisters would have had better hits, right?
I don't know. I just grabbed what was I could see. This was the only thing I could see on the shelf at the time I bought it.
They were right next to each other.
Yeah, last Tuesday, but I bought them previous week.
A while. Okay.
Yeah, I like to stock up when I can, but these were like $8 a pack. Okay, those are crap. I don't give up bad packs. Well, ignore that. He pulled a manga. James
Also,
is just a boy.
I will say, it would be really funny if someone pulled it because it's the law manga, meaning it would completely invalidate the prize
The
of
tournament?
the entire finals.
Can you imagine? They just play in regular and they just get, oh, here's the manga. I don't need this tournament anymore. I'm out.
Yeah.
Did you get that boa? No, I didn't. Did someone drop it off? I didn't get the boa yet. I'm sorry. Maybe they forgot. I need to get it though. He got an altar boa for my Rayleigh deck. Oh, all right, guys. I hope you're super excited because we got 2 more rounds of some amazing OPTCG coming right up. We're gonna take a quick break, make my life easier as a piss poor editor that's still trying to figure out the scrolling text thing. Guys, it is a monkey of football right now. I'm telling you right now, it is.
I have never heard that expression before.
It's I guess the military used it all the time. It's like because when you saw like grunts and stuff doing something stupid, it's like, God, it's like a monkey of football. Like watching a monkey. It's maybe it's a military thing. Have you guys ever heard that out there? I'm bleeping my word here. Make a series of you learning from scratch. Oh God, bro. It would be a 15-hour video, and 10 hours of it would be just dead film because I forgot to put stop on the record. That would be the video. It would just be this elongated, like the Marvel's movie ending credits where you're like, oh, I'm sure something's happening. Oh, I'm sure something's happening. He hit something. They're like, no, I was just an idiot.
It would be great for viewer retention if they just put on in the background. That would give us an algorithm boost for sure.
Right?
Maybe you should upload the Raw Gundam box opening to YouTube.
I really probably should. I got 15 hours. 15 hours of 2 hours of content.
That wasn't even the entire thing, right?
It was both of you all the way through. So it had you opening up your Gundam box with him opening up all his Gundam boxes, Roy Mustang.
Okay.
And then I forgot to hit stop record, so it's now 15 hours of content. And I'll be uploading that on Patreon soon. It's good.
It's like not all 2 hours of content, though.
Was it 3? It seemed like a long time.
For the box openings?
Yeah.
No, that was way less.
Was it? Okay. In my head, it felt like you guys were in the studio opening up forever. Because he was opening up pack after pack after pack. And then we were talking afterwards. We're like, what do you need? There's a lot of just like nonsensical stuff happening in the back end. I was helping you build your deck. You were helping me build mine. We're trying to figure stuff out.
Right.
And then we're doing trades. And he was like, I only take alt arts. And we're like, well, I get this. There was there was a lot. There's a lot to it. Regardless, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. We got another round coming up. Don't forget, we should have an alt in one of these 2 packs given away tonight. So if you haven't yet, hit !join on YouTube and on Twitch for your chance to win what potentially should be an alt art and close out this box before we get to next week. And PRB2. Curly, I hope the Hope alt, right? If the math is mathin', we got it right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. That's it. That's all you need. Let's just sped run 4 rounds of OPTCG, and you guys didn't hear it. Did you hear it? That was the most expert analysis I've ever seen in 4 rounds of One Piece TCG in my entire life. Right there.
Oh yeah, I'm Porter, by the way. This is Jimmy D.
Yes, welcome back. We're happy to see you. Hope you guys are happy to be back. We're here for round 2 of this very, very fun day. We got a really interesting matchup coming up here next. A blast from the past, and something I still think is very viable in this very green-heavy format that is already showcasing how strong the green cards can be. And I like the idea of this new player coming first time on camera. And
they were on camera a couple weeks back. They don't.
Is it Tracy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Were they?
He was on Boa.
Oh, that's right, Tracy on Boa, when he brought up that shocking Boa run. I almost forgot about that. But Tracy's second time on camera. Thank you. Good memory. But Curly, you nailed it, by the way. But Tracy's second time on camera here, bringing another cool deck. He dominated the last one with Boa, took down the tournament with Boa. Super excited to see Boa do so well. But now it's going to be bringing in Don Quixote Rosinante, and we're going to talk about this deck and what it does. He's going to be going up against Sai 579 and his absolute favorite and pet deck, the blue, that needs kind of a little bit of power up with his power sinks. But Buggy still around. Let's see how these decks can do. You guys tell me in the chat who you think's going to win. All right, so tell me, who do you prefer to talk about, Buggy or this Rosinante deck?
I feel like you could probably talk about Buggy better than you could Rosinante.
That's fair.
So first off, this is not the list not because Tracy is competing in anything, but because we just don't have his list.
We couldn't DM him. I tried to get. We watched the game to copy as many cards as possible. Anything that you see listed is visible in the game.
So we have the leader, only leader with blocker, notably. So, blocker and end of your turn, if you have 6 or less cards in hand, say this leader is active. So you can still attack with it and have it be a blocker.
It is important to note with it as a blocker, just because it has blocker, you can't just like point to it. It has to rest itself to declare itself as a new attacker.
Right. Notably, this is kind of rough because it is a 4-life leader, so blocking with it, you mainly are trying to protect your little guys like this Sugar, which is a pretty strong card in all honesty.
Yeah.
On opponent's turn, when your opponent plays a character, if your leader has Don Quixote Pirates, rest up to one of your opponent's characters, then rest to this character.
Super strong. It is so annoying. I've seen so many people get tripped up by this one because the effect is just so awkward for people to play around.
It is mandatory, but it rests anything on the board. So usually the process that you should be doing with this is get your swings in first.
Sure.
Then play like a small character that you don't mind getting rested.
Yes.
And then play the character you actually need to be active.
Yeah.
And the on play is also really good. And we will actually, this card will be seeing play for this on play only next set. In Blue-Green Zoro-Sanji, this card is very strong for this on play of just rest an opponent's character with a cost of 4 or less. You just play this, rest a Marco, and then Zoro-Sanji leader effect, bounce it back to hand so that you can keep resting the Marcos.
Oh, that's so gross. I can see why. That's really gross. But yes, as even Captain Little says, it's so annoying. You have to be careful with your sequencing. Respect this card. I've seen too many people fail because they don't understand exactly how that sequencing that Porter just explained should be played. Go ahead.
So what this build is trying to do is, because you have this effect to like kind of protect your characters by battle a bit, you want to be protecting things like this Cavendish with the when attacking effect to just keep this around. Same with Carrot. Like just these constant when attacking effects that you can keep generating card advantage off of is the main thesis behind this deck, I'm pretty sure. So it's like the Sugars, the Cavendishes, the Carrots. You all just want to keep protecting those. I believe this Ivankov has a when attack that's good. Yeah, this Ivankov as well, as just these cards that constantly you want to stick on the board to constantly generate you card advantage. And then like late game, just sitting on a Eustace Kid with a bunch of blockers, with the Rosinantes, with the Shigis, just to keep it protected.
Absolutely. And you got that beautiful Shanks to start KOing anything rested. And you got the Gum Gum Dreadrock that says goodbye to any character.
Yeah.
I like it.
So very interesting deck, and excited to see how it does.
Right? He's going to be going up against Buggy, and as Syed said, he's just going to give it the last hurrah before OP13 comes in and kind of like replaces this deck in the meta here. So Buggy, for those that don't know, has a very, very powerful ability. You can rest 5 of your Dawn to play up to 1 of your cross-guild characters from your hand. All you got to do is trash a card. So
And Terrest 5 Dawn.
Yeah, Trash Card 5 Dawn, super good. I mean, it's got a lot of high costs. A lot of these high costs come out with other free characters. This one, great against other the weenie decks and just locking down characters.
This might be a very good card in this matchup because it stops the Cavendishes from attacking and the Ivankovs.
The Ivankovs, yeah.
So stopping 2 of the main advantage generators is pretty strong.
Right. This one cannot attack, however, does fill up the board requirements for a card we'll explain later. But on play, you can play one cross-guild type character with a cost of 6 or less from your hand. So a lot of these tap 5 come up with 2 characters. We have this is the other one that comes on the other one, right?
And the 7 cost Crocodile as well.
I'm sorry. Thank you. 7 cost Crocodile. Thank you. 7 cost Crocodile. Here we go. This one on play play up to 1 cross-guild character card other than cross-guild card or character card with a type, including Brokeworks, with the cost 5 or less from your hand. And while you do need to get 5 to get this active ability for the card, that is an absolute house in here. You need to have a board of at least 5 characters that can include itself.
Oh, no audio.
What? Really?
It just cuts out for no reason.
Right? Well, let me check. Okay, we got 48 volts in each one.
Can you hear us?
Let me change. Just checking that one. Where's my audio? Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Can you hear us?
You're as silent as the Enel during the attack phase.
There is no attack phase. First off,
right. Had to keep the traditional.
Do we have sound now? Do we have sound now?
Trying to go live here, see if they can hear anything. Can you hear anything now?
There is no attack phase, first off.
There
Okay.
we go. Yeah.
How long have we been quiet for, by the way? How long has it been? How long were we quiet for before the audio cut out?
Yeah. Did you hear all the secrets that we gave away? I like to give away some secrets when we have to go with no audio here.
No, I'm not talking about when the audio came back. I'm talking about when did it cut out?
Yeah. You did hear us when we said goodbye, right?
What?
Or, like, did you hear the first deck? Did you even hear that?
Because I'm not going over that deck again. Can we get people back in chat saying anything?
That's gonna be so much fun for me to edit. I hear myself. I know you guys can hear me.
You're paused right now.
Am I paused? Oh, okay.
Do we have sound now? Do we have sound now?
They're trying to troll us at this point. They gotta be.
I mean, you can go back and see.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I hear myself. I know you guys can hear me.
You're paused right now.
Am I paused? Oh, okay.
Do we have sound now? Can you hear us? Is it Twitch? Is Twitch the problem?
I think Twitch is the problem. You can hear us on YouTube. Twitch. You can hear us on YouTube. Dang it.
Okay, type it in the chat. Tell them.
All right, let's go.
YouTube to check and make sure that it wasn't just Twitch.
And and welcome back to Humble Pie. Can you hear me?
I mean, we can see if we can hear
Oh,
us.
that's right. No, we went back and forth.
Is your computer sound on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they can't hear us on Twitch still.
Yeah.